Hi, it's Jessica. Welcome back to my studio. Today we are going to look at my art haul that I got from my own supply. I went through some of my stuff that I haven't used in a long time, and I want to play in my sketchbook today. And it's funny because I was making some collage papers, and I realized that I have a whole bin of collage that I haven't even looked at in months. I completely forgot that I had it. So it made me think about what I know. So let me show you what I found in my studio that I'm going to work with today. And let's start with, okay, so I have this liquid text, gouache, turquoise deep. I haven't used it in, it's my favorite color, so I try not to use it as much because it'll be in everything. So I pulled this out because I probably haven't used it in like 6 months. And I was reading Imani Perry's book, Black and Blues, and it talks about how the color blue is important to the Black experience. And one of the parts in her book, she talks about how indigo came over during the transatlantic slave trade in Africa. They still use indigo to dye fabrics today, but indigo was brought over here, and enslaved people were forced to make indigo because they knew how to create the color. So I wanted to see what the actual indigo ink looked like. So I ordered some. I just ordered it off of Etsy. It's from, the website is The Yarn Tree. And it's just indigo, and it's all natural and handmade. So I got that. And then I got this also from The Yarn Tree, which I thought it was a cool color. It's really a brighter yellow than this, but it's called Buckthorn Yellow. And it's from the yarn, like I said, it's from The Yarn Tree. And a long time ago, I ordered a sketch box, I guess. And I barely have used their liquid graphite. So here is that. Because I love my Bombay black ink, I'm trying something different. Okay. And I have this Faber-Castell. Is that how you pronounce it? Faber-Castell. Earth green dual tip marker, watercolor marker. I hardly ever use that. I forgot that I had some Stabilo Woodies that I never use, so I pulled those out. And these are just some brushes. This is a China marker in yellow. Some interesting brushes and some other tools. I got this out of the woods, and I'm like, maybe this is from the beach. I did play with it a little bit. I haven't done it much, and I've seen people use, different tools to move paint around. So different things to move paint around. So we're gonna use that to move some paint around. And I went to a art store, I think it was last year sometime, and they had a random bin of pencils, one-offs for sale. So I just bought some colors, dark brown Prismacolor. I have a Pit Pastel in white soft, and I have a Timbo 3H homograph mono pencil. So I don't know why I bought those, but yeah, I bought those. And I also I just made this green ink. I've saved my empty ink bottles, and this one I decided to make a new color. So this is the actual color that is in here. It is, of course, turquoise green, right? So the leftover, I mixed it with let's see, Amsterdam yellow ochre. And then I dropped some, this is Liquitex Basic Acrylic Fluid in Ultramarine Blue. Dropped a little bit of that in there. And then I put a few drops of matte medium in there, shook it up, and this is the color that I got. It's like a sage green. So let's play. Now what I was thinking was, I was going to do like a, since I have that beautiful indigo ink, I was going to do maybe like a landscape on both, but I was going to do one side with the sky up top, the ground at the bottom, rough, and then this one I was going to do ground at the top, sky at the bottom. Something a little bit flip-floppiness, okay? So, I don't know. So, let's just start playing. I have some pomegranate tea, and I'm just going to make some marks. I'm actually standing up for this. I normally don't stand, but that's interesting. Let's see. This is different too. So not only am I using my art supplies that I don't normally, let me spray some of this, that I don't normally use, but I'm actually standing up. And I'm not going to put on any music. I'm just going to let you guys hear all the sounds. Oh wait, I messed up. Okay, so this side will be... Okay, that's fine. It's my sketchbook. I can do whatever I want. The thing about the indigo ink, it's this particular ink is has granules in it. So, which I kind of like. Put some water on it. Because I like having texture on my surfaces. So I thought that was cool. I think that is cool. Or maybe I just didn't shake it up enough. I'm not sure. And I'm literally just playing. I don't know. I don't have any mind about what I'm doing. I'm just going to let this all. Oh, normally, well, never mind. Ew. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Liquid graphite is very thick. Oh, okay. Do something a little bit different here. Oops, I'm sorry for shaking that up. I like how that came out. I'm just messing with this one. I need to move this out of the way because this is my fixative. I know I'm going to spray it down thinking it's my water. And this is just in my Canson mixed media journal. So it does buckle under pressure. Does buckle under the weight of water. That indigo is very similar to like a pained gray. Make sure I get all these tools in there. And this, another, some colored pencils off to the side, but you know what, I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit and then I will come back and keep going. So I am back. I'm impatient. So I just took some, this is not supposed to be a long video and a long process. I just wanted to play in my sketchbook with my home art haul. And so I'm back. I have my Mungyo soft pastels, which I don't really use. So and it's not something that I forgot about. It's just that I don't bring them out. So I'm just gonna make some marks in here with this green soft pastel. Maybe make it look, I don't know, like some trees or something. Then I have this thought, since it is just a good color. Well, the leaves have fallen off the trees, but there's still color in there. Ooh, I made that look Christmassy. See if I can not make it look Christmassy. And I made it some mud. So, okay. I don't like that. Let's see. Let's rub that in a little bit. Goes into the background. Alright, okay, we're just going to leave that like that. And this one we're just going to add the orange in a different way. Should not have done that. And I'm just going with, I have a color, an acrylic paint color. Oh my gosh, I don't know why, but I'm going to use it. Light blue violet. And I'm going to dab it on. Yeah, there's this artist that I love to watch. You probably know who she is. Her name is Louise Fletcher. And I appreciate her video so much because she isn't always trying to make something pretty. Like, yes, people love pretty. People gravitate towards pretty things, but art can be anything. Art doesn't have to be pretty. It can be all these weird colors splotched into an art journal, a painting, whatever. It's up to you what you decide. I'm just playing in my sketchbook and this blue came into my head and I threw it down on the paper. Does it work? Does any of it work? None of it works, I don't think. This side's a little bit more, I'm being a little bit more gentle with this side, and I'm just going off on this side. So I'm just going crazy on this side. But I appreciate when she says that sometimes when she's not trying to go for pretty all the time. She's just trying to bring out what's inside of her. And sometimes it's pretty and sometimes it's not. And that's the beauty of being free in your art. And I think that is it's a long road. It's a journey, right? Because sometimes you're free and you're just throwing down paint and enjoying yourself. And sometimes if you have like a project in mind, you may get tight and you may not be as free. You may try to keep all the nice little, like I tried to keep this little mountainy type element and make it look like a landscape, you know? So, but there's a place for each one of these. Okay, I'll stop talking. I hope this inspires you before you go out and run, before you go run and buy the next popular gadget or doodad or paint set or markers or whatever. I hope you spend some time enjoying your own tools, the tools that you already have.